Hi, this is Jason with Zeus. So this is how we typically go start our day. I want everybody to start the same way. We always start at the crate, because whatever energy comes out of the crate is going to intensify as it's in the house, and then when we get outside it's going to intensify more due to sound, sense, all that. So for starters, we're going to go over equipment. The prong collar. This is the part that you hook the leash to, like this. Okay. You want to take it and gently slide it in. You don't want to over squeeze this, or what happens is you'll pull it and you'll have this. So just barely put it in, practice this. This should always be in the center, meaning you should try to have as equal amount of numbers this way as this way. How we put that on, we're going to tell them Zeus wait. And then position it so that this is to the right side of the dog, because you're going to want the dog on your left. Okay, I'm just going to close this so we can go over the remote. The remote part. Take the red and the red, you touch them together. That turns on the green blinking light. That means this unit is working now. To turn this unit on, you turn on the L. Okay, so you hold down that L. That's going to turn that light on. Now that tells me the two are linked up. If you want, after that, you hold this button again, touch it again, you'll get a strobe light, touch it again, you get a flashlight, touch it again, it's off, but the two are still now talking. Okay, here's where you charge it. That's the charging port, and that's the charging port. It's just like your phone, you charge it in there and then plug it in the wall. This is important that you keep this closed down, because this is the waterproof mechanism. This floats. Same here, close that down. This is waterproof for 30 meters. The T is for tone, and you'll hear that it tells the dog to get close to you so that you can have some kind of communications. Okay? So you tap, tap, tap. The S button is for stim, the face value. So his stim is at 24. The red S will boost it 10 points. After that, you just boost it very high, very fast. Okay, and then you always go back to 24. You want this high and by the neck. It boosts it 5 points, not 10 points. I'm sorry. You want this always to be high and behind the ear, so like this. Never, you don't want this like this on the dog. Okay, and you always want it like tighter than you think. With Zeus here, you can get away with it being a little bit looser because there's so much contact points for him. So again, we're gonna put it on. I don't know if you want to see this. So we tell him wait. We take the collar, we put it on. Make sure we have it positioned behind the ear here. Tighten it down. I put this loop back in here so it's not bothering him when he's working. Okay. Okay, so now we're set up to go. So now if he were to act crazy and be all crazy with energy, I would tell him to slow down, because whatever energy we leave here with is going to intensify once we get out here, as you're going to see. I'm going to start with attention getters once I get out here. Once I have his attention and his focus on me, then we're going to heel over to the shade and we go over some obedience. So, wait. And then when I want him to come out, I'll tell him free. Good. Good. I'm going to shut this. Come on. Now we haven't started no obedience yet, just for video and circumstances, but normally I would already be doing obedience. Okay, so here's what we're going to start every day with. attention getters. Come on. Yes, good. Once I have his attention, we're going to heel, and we're going to heel over to the shade. Heel. Leash should be loose. He's starting to go that way, so I may correct him by going that way, touching his butt. You guys see there? I'm tightening up my bubble now. Okay, I don't use a stay command because it's a wasted command. If I tell you to do something, then you don't get to choose the duration of the command. I use a free command. That means you're free to do whatever you want, just be a dog. This is my stay command. I told you park it, so you need to stay up here. If he comes off, we're gonna just put here. I'll try to get him to break off so I can show you how to put him back on. No, park it. He comes off, you lightly pop, put it back on. That's why it's important that you have this for the first several weeks that he's back home. Otherwise, there's no way that I can make him get on there. Just run around this whole place. How are you going to chase him down, catch him? Can't do it. You need this. Okay? So, see now, he should stay on here. No matter what happens, he should stay on here. Now, if I want him to be free just to be a dog, I'll tell him he's free to be a dog. Free? Yeah. Now he can just, I don't care what he does. If we weren't videoing right now, he'd be over there sniffing Laura, just petting, jumping on her, whatever, you know. But he's just free to do whatever he wants right now. I'm going to touch this T button once he gets distracted and show you that now that's going to show up. He needs to come and talk to me. There you go. Yeah, Laura distracted him over there by you. There you go. Okay. So, yeah. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to hit the T button. See, the T button means just to get over here. That's just tap, tap, tap. It's a tone. It's a noise. It's not a stimulation. Okay, now that means we're going to do something. Okay, good boy. Come on. Now I want to tell him sit. I'm going to pull straight up. Okay, sit. Okay, sit. Now what do you do? So he's trying to go down. We've been working really hard on down, plus it's hot. So to do a sit, I'm just going to pull straight up, keep pressure up till he sits, then I'm going to release the pressure, okay? I'd much rather you do down with this dog due to his aggression issues, okay? So for down, it's the same deal. I'm going to put down, and it's either a pop down with your leash as you're touching this button, or you can do another way. Freak. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Or you can do it with your foot. So you can do it like this. Down. Good. Either one works. Sometimes I like this one a little better because you can direct him a little better and just apply pressure down. So now when he's down, this is how I want him to meet people. This is how I want him to be when you greet people. I want him to be down or on his bench over there. Just simply step on the leash here. This is where I could meet people like that in a social gathering, whatever. Hey, hi, how's it been? Da, 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 da. The dog should learn this is how I behave when we meet people. I don't jump on them and knock them over and sniff and all that. Or I go simply and hang out on my cot. So again, from there we can go with free. He's free to do whatever he wants. So for a sit correction, it's straight up, sit. For a down, straight down. Okay. I'm going to call him to me. That would be where you would reel him in. Come. Reel him in. Good boy. Good boy. boy. And then from there, free, you're good to go. Back to being a dog. So we're gonna go back over here, put him on the bench, and get that bowl wrapped up. Perfect. Free. Yes. Good. Good. Free. Sit. Sit down. Free. Yes. Good boy. Hook it. Good. Good.